Hello, everyone. Hi. So y'all seeing me for a third time today. Oof. I hope don't nobody on here not like me because you seeing my face again. I'm just playing. I was my head's been a little hurty since last night. A little low key hurty, not constantly hurty. And I was about to take a little nap, and then well, this came today. I got the Affirmators Love and Relationship cards. I don't do love readings, but now when I do, I guess, or relationship readings in particular, don't do too many of them. I have these cards, and also as I was about to take a nap, I got a message. A message. My mom called me into the room, and this arrived today on the day of the full wolf moon in Leo. This is my actual degree, so this one says December 12th, 2020. And then the other one is 2019. And it was because my professor, he was like, "Oh, now you know what the real thing will look like." And this is the old one, December 14th, 2019. So yeah, it's like legit now. Oh my gosh, I've like officially graduated. I'm officially done with this chapter of my life that I started 2011, August. Took nearly a decade, but it was a decade well spent. Grew and learned in so many ways. And it's like, I guess I didn't get to leave college until I left a whole bunch of other stuff, which is kind of sort of intentional. Um, I hadn't yet faced anything that I needed to face, and I wasn't really ready to be out in the world. And I'm a little less excited, I guess, than I thought I would be. Like, I'm not crying or whatever. Um, but I don't know. That was just nice to have. And I guess as a little whatever, I'll pull a few of these so y'all can get a flavor of what it's like, what they're like. Just like the entries for the affirmator, some of these aren't fully what I expected. But that's fine. Y'all can see all that stuff right there. It is what it is. I was about to take a nap. That's why I point this up a little. But yeah, that's all I wanted to come on and share. What an interesting day, right? For it to come. Full moon. I wonder what the moon was doing. What I got in Leo, my Chiron. And that was a Chironic experience, I guess. All right. I'll pull this one. I guess it's two of them. And this. So you can pick one, two, or three if you want. I'm not going to timestamp this, but I'm pulling three different cards. Whew! Last night I took the last eye drops too. So today's the first day I haven't had to take any eye drops in like 51 days because of cataract surgery. And my degree came today too. Who dis? 1 second. Oh my. So the first two cards are humility and don't take it personally. So don't take it personally says if someone wants to speak unkindly to me, I'll remember that okay. I'll remember that they've got something going on that has nothing to do with me. Like maybe they just pooped their pants. Yeah, that's probably it. And it's a duck out in the rain with the raincoat on. So like he probably don't need that little raincoat, but he got it. And he ain't bothered. No rain, no rainbow. No pain, no painbow, right? Humility. I take a deep breath and release all of my desire to be right. Without right, what's left? A soft and pliable version of me that's willing to make mistakes, hear other people's opinions, and try doing stuff a different way. In other words, I get to take a pretty sweet all inclusive brain vacation. And it says some restrictions apply depending on current tenacity of my ego. Okay. What's that? Oh. So there is a little bit of an energy here of like needing to be removed from the situation a little bit or enough to be able to know both. It's like to give ourselves grace and to give others grace and to not take things personally. And I think also too sometimes we can be a little hard on ourselves. And that's also something that we need to not take personally. So that was the first one. The second one is giving. I welcome the idea of give and take in my relationships, and I eagerly practice the give part. By giving freely, I discover just how fun giving really is. Giving my time, care, and attention to someone else actually gives me good feelings, which makes me want to give even more. Wait a sec. Does this selflessness make me look selfish? Be honest. And I love that it's like she's looking in the mirror and she's giving to herself. So first we give to ourselves and then we give to those around us. And it's from a wholer place within self that we can give more freely. And there is a little bit of a like be the partner or the friend or the person that you wish to receive energy. And lastly, it is loyalty. It says, I'm there for the people I care about in whatever way they need me. Ride to the airport, no problem. Bail you out of jail, you bet. Go see your band again, maybe. The point is, when I stand with them, I know I'm a part of something special. And to be honest, it doesn't suck to look around and remember they're standing with me too. And I just watched Inside Out for the first time last night, and it reminds me of the memory that Joy had of the tree. And Sadness was like, that's one of my favorite memories too. We lost the game that day, and it was my fault. Or what was Riley missed the game winning shot, and Joy was like, oh. But then it wasn't until Joy was in the pit where Joy allowed herself to experience sadness that she realized that that memory that was attached to that sort of sadness of losing the game winning shot was immediately followed by one of the core memories, which was her friends and her family like being there to uplift her, like quite literally out of that space. First, it was her parents that got in the tree with her, and then her teammates and her friends came after. And like with loyalty, it's that like for better and worse type of energy. And it's like that's with friends as well as like lovers, that's with anybody. Bottom of the deck is surrender. Hear ye. You are hereby being called to unclench your grip on any old thought patterns that are getting in your way. Surrender any ideas that make you feel like a victim of circumstance or which make your dream relationship seem like an impossibility. The mayor of reinvention has just arrived and has made the following decree. Limiting beliefs about yourself and your life are heretofore forthwith officially and indubitably declared for the birds. Surrender. Well, it's all like flipping here. But that it's like accurate. One second. And then a flock of birds just flew by. Y'all probably can't hear them. Can you hear them? I can barely hear them. Like there were so many times I could have just given up. I could have saved a lot of money if I had just given up as well. But every time that thought came to me, I knew that it was more like frustration and fear and a little bit of disappointment and a lot of stuff that wasn't truly resonant to me. Like it never felt like giving up is what I actually should have done. It never felt like leaving is something that I should have done. Hey, thank you. Thank you, Eric Senya. How are you doing today? Happy full moon in Leo. It's been full for maybe an hour now or two. I don't know. Um, and my advisor, after I got readmitted, he was like, he every time we met, he would tell me it's all about perseverance. It's all about perseverance and dedication and determination. It's all about perseverance. It's all about perseverance. That's what he would say every time. And then I emailed him and I was like, "Hey, Dr. Okos, thanks for everything." Um, because he's been with me from the very beginning. Well, not from the very, very beginning, but since my round two, since I changed my major. Um, and he was the person that I told when I was like, when I'm in school, I'm too busy focused on school. And over the summers, I'm too busy working. I never have time to deal with, face, and address the things that I need to be mentally well enough to actually keep it together long enough to get this degree. Um, and yeah, he was just like, congratulations. And he was like, I'm sure you know it by now, but it is all about determination and perseverance. So, ooh, there we go. The final card. Ooh, this one is cute. Aw, this is so cute. Wholeness and harmony are the last two. Wholeness says, I am complete, whole, and filled with love. I have everything I need. If I ask or look for more, I'm ignoring the love and gifts that are already in my life. Instead, I'll be grateful and acknowledge that anything else would be extra icing on life's cake. With a little asterisk, it says, oh girl, hold it. I'm gonna just use this little, I'm using the magnifying glass. This is the one thing about the affirmators. Some of the print can be a little tiny. FYI to whoever is listening, extra icing is totally welcome, as it's obviously the most delicious part. I love these. The entries are so funny. Harmony says, I know in my heart that when something is right, it feels easy and breezy, even though that sounds cheesy. With this in mind, I banish all stress, insecurity, and tedious work from my relationships. Then I invite harmonious relationships into my life and let them show up on their own time. Easy breezy things are rarely punctual. I must be very easy and very breezy. Not as easy as I would like to be, honestly. But punctuality, if it's for work, I'm on time. Anything else, I'm maybe a little bit behind. Keeping up with the rhyme. A and bottom of the deck. Oh, this is cute. This is cute. Benefit of the doubt. I believe in the basic goodness of other people, and I give them the chance to show it. If they prove me wrong, that's on them. At least I can go to sleep knowing that I practice trust and forgiveness rather than fear and doubt. And later on, if I need to, I can always change my mind and retroactively judge them like it's my career. But it's cute because it's a lion. It may be an injured lion that's tending to the wounds of a gazelle. It's like full moon in Leo, wolf moon. And I say he's injured because his back looked a little bloody. But I guess it would be her. It'd be the gazelle, giving the lion the benefit of the doubt. And just because our previous dynamics and relationships or whatever always played out in a certain way, doesn't mean that the new ones will. And that's because from the space of wholeness, we're inviting in more harmonious ones. And so it's like there's less to fear. There's nothing to fear, but less. So I may do a little pick a card, pick a pile, something between these and the Affirmators Tarot. I don't know. Those just arrived today. I just wanted to come on and share the amazing news that was this degree. It finally came in the mail. Finally came. This the right one, right? Yep. Ah! Whew. I had a feeling. I also want to do an Aksunade spread. I think I have kind of done one before, but I want to actually sit down and like build it. And the Aksunade is what happens after a dark night. And it happens when we're coming out of that dark night. It's the bursting of the sapling from the soil. It's the first light that a plant ever sees. It's when a chick breaks free of the egg, when a baby sees light for the first time outside of the dark, moist wetness of the its mother's womb. Um, and so sometimes it's like the energy that it has, it can be of similar magnitude, but it's in a different way because it's like the beginnings of the realization of a potential. And I was like, Aksunade used to like scare the crap out of me. That's why I would have a dark night instead of having a bright new dawn to a new day. I just run into darkness because I wasn't ready for a light like that. But now I am. So I don't know. Look forward to that question mark maybe. Thank you, Eric Sonia. Girl, I remember back in the freshman days when it was rough and I ain't had no friends and we would be up on Skype and then you got friends and then like you started to live your life. But then, I started working at my dorm and then I started meeting people who lived in my dorm and I started making friends and hanging out and it was cool. It was fine. What was it? What did I call it? Was it like the portal to Mexico or something like that? That one dude who used to live on my floor who I would walk by and I'd like freak out. He had a baby. He just had a baby not too long ago. Okay, anyway. All right. I'll catch y'all later. Have a good one. Bye bye. Thank you. Bye. Have a good whatever whenever you see this. And I hope you're acting in alignment to make the set of potentialities that you wish to experience your reality.